It's about that time. So I've been getting some questions about my dual katana build, and I figured I might also put together a little video for y'all. You know, I usually like to start off showing off some of the stats and skills I got, and we'll get to that. But for now, let's get straight to the action. I'll give you guys a few tips, strategies, as well as how to put your gear together. So we got a little friend here. So for these guys, they're pretty slow, so you could, you know, break open the guard pretty easily. So right now I'm using the mid stance, and for that I have the kick combo that finishes off in a dual slice at the end of it, and that's pretty good just for chaining it together, stumbling them back and creating space. I'll show you right here. See how that works? Now, one thing you always got to do, every time you finish a combo, no matter how long, always make sure you hit R1. Try to time it. And that's like right there, you know. You kind of wait for them to lunge and you jump on them. But yeah, for the combos, try to time it so that you kind of learn when they hit that weapon switch button or stance switch button to get back your stamina, because that's key, man. Because in this game, I realize it's just a game of stamina and opportunity. That's pretty much the keys. Now, what I also have on this character is dark weapon buff. And not only do they look cool, but they also do some nice damage. And let me show you another skill I like to use on this guy. Alright, so you see the stamina bar underneath his health bar? Always look at that. That is the key to combat in this game. Because if the enemy does not have stamina, not only will they become less aggressive, but you have a chance to break them. Like right here, watch. Watch this. See that when it goes red? And you finish them with one of those? I mean, it feels good, it looks good. It's just something you want to do all the time. Alright. Now, let me give you guys a look at my skills. So yeah, I use mostly on mid stance, but low stance is nice because it's got a nice quick combo, uses up barely any stamina. High stance is high stakes basically, because I notice you get hit a lot easier while you're rolling. I don't know if it's the invincibility frames or if it's just the actual animation, but it does more damage, but it's also slower. So I think you got to choose wisely with this one, man. You got to make sure you're facing the right enemy if you want to use high stance. But let's start it off here. Let's say a prayer to the man upstairs. Now for leveling up, it's a tricky thing because if you look at the different attributes, it'll tell you what weapons they kind of cater to. But I've noticed that even for dual blades, where it says it like right here, heart. Now you notice I've been putting points into that. It says swords and bows, but if you look at my weapons, look at the top right where you can see my dual blades, it also buffs that significantly. 2 points, which is a lot for each skill point, you know. And if you go to skill, like yeah, it buffs it probably more, but barely. I mean, it's marginally more. So I feel like with heart, you get more stamina. And like I said, this game is basically a dance of stamina. And it's been serving me well. So I still get the boost to my dual blades. Also, if you want to use a single katana, it boosts that as well. It gives me a boost to my key pulse and samurai skill points. And now samurai skill points are what you use to unlock the different techniques I was using, like the combos and the charge up attack from your sheath weapon, things like that. I also started putting a little bit of points in the spirit because that boosts your HP pretty nicely. I use the shark as far as my guardian spirit goes, but really you know, it's up to you and basically what kind of enemy you're fighting, what kind of boss you're trying to take care of. Yeah, man, let me show you a couple of the advanced techniques with this guy. Like, let's say you got a guy that's slow moving like this one and you want to close the gap. I'm using my high stance. Let me go back. Got this right here, which is a charge attack. It uses up a lot of stamina, but it closes the gap real quick, so you can get in there, do what you gotta do. Got that, of course. Like I said, always get your stamina back. And this skill, ton of damage, man. That's the trick to that skill, because it may feel like it's a little wonky. What you have to do is make sure you're not pressing any directional buttons. Hold on, let me get this critical right here. So it's hold down R1 and then you press circle. And also another trick to that is your stamina comes back quick after doing that. So you have to hit R1 really quick after you use that skill. With these guys, when their hands charge up, that means they're going to be lunging at you, just so you know. But yeah. Alright, R1, make sure you're not moving at all, because if you're moving, it ain't going to work. But R1, hold down circle, and yes, you can have your blades out. And after you do it, hit R1 really quickly to get your stamina back, because it doesn't give you a lot of time. This area right here is pretty good for farming. It's pretty early. It's after the first little mini boss guy, so if you ever need it, you can come here. Oh, let's see. Ooh, I barely missed it. Oh, you messed up. That's a critical for you, sir. And one of these. There you go. Nice. I like to dodge. You could block, but I personally prefer dodging. See how he was playing the waiting game? That gap closer is beautiful. So yeah, you get a lot of elixirs, you get a lot of gear. It's just a great place to farm. And as you can see, I got my shadow blades. I also have a paralyzing cloud I like to use. You know what? I'm gonna do a little treat for y'all while I got a little bit of extra time in this video. Oh, hold on, let me show you my gear. My skills and my gear real quick before we get to that little treat at the end. So, as you can see, dual katana specialization. I got my sign of the cross, which is the one where you do the charging attack from a sheathed weapon. This one you already come with. I also have, which one is this one? God of Wind. Alright, so this is the one that does the kick and then the dual slices at the end of it. Highly recommend that one. Nice chain combo. This one is the demon thrust. This one you could block and stab at the same time. I don't block that much, but I wanted this, so while I'm blocking I kind of get my stamina back quicker. Oh, this is the one where you charge and close the distance. That's basically you hold down L1 block and then you hit X and you can go. Mind's Eye, if you ever need a defensive type of situation where you're low stancing, that comes in handy. Let me see my gear real quick. So I don't know when I found these katanas, but they've been serving me really well for the last few levels. I haven't found an upgrade yet. And backup, basically I got the single katana because, I mean, damn, 3 katanas, come on now, just looks dope. Ranged if you ever need to pull something. Got this here helmet. You know, the usual affair, man. That's one thing I'm looking forward to this game is the customization. I'll really be able to make my guy look as dope as I want to be. Different charms and things. How I have it set up, I got basically my weapon buff on my left and my poison cloud on my right. But yeah, let's get to this Revenant fight. So we got this guy level 9. Oh, he's got dual katanas too. Alright, well, let's go ahead and face one of my fellow dual katanists. Let's see what this guy got. Come on, dude. Let's see what you got, buddy. Oh, he got me. Alright, I'll give you that. See, I shouldn't have let him get all his stamina back. See, and this move is good if you want to clear the area too. See how that works? Yeah, come on. Keep going. Yeah, there you go. See, I'm not even doing the tips I gave y'all. Now I'm gonna drop a poison powder on them. Now if they stand in it long enough, it'll stun them. Oh, he wants to use arrows. I'll give you that. See, but it doesn't paralyze them right away. It just kind of gives the effect. You know, hold on, man. I'm tired of this guy. Come here. What the? I don't know what that is now. Okay, I'll give him that. I'm not going to use it. Well, maybe I should. Alright, let's go. Oh, you want to go high stance, huh? You sure about that? Ooh, that was tricky. I like it. There we go. Oh, he has no stamina. See that here? That's when you take advantage. As soon as they use up their stamina, that's when you go in and strike. Alright. So yeah, man, that's about it. I mean, the game is good. I'm waiting for it to come out. I'm looking forward to it. I think it has a lot of potential. They got a few things to work out. Like I saw when I did that charge attack, it kind of it went to the wrong direction even though I was locked on, but hey, you know, they got time. As always, I appreciate y'all for watching. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, you know, smash that thumbs up button. I'll get to it. And if you got any questions, leave them in the comments. I check them every day or so, so I'll definitely get back to you. Alright, I'm gone.